Hey, it's your old pal Fernbark, and today we're going to take a look at this Daff Menu 5 Salmon and Vegetables. Now, the Daff menus are a civilian version of the Chilean official ration. I think I got that right. Anyhow, this was sent to me by Steve from Traversing Food. I'll leave a link. You may check out his channel. You probably already know him. Fine fellow. I want to say a huge thanks for this. Let's crack it open and take a look. This baby's got 1,063 calories. It's pretty light on the protein, 16 grams of protein, 100 and I want to say like 60 something grams. I'm trying to get this open without slicing the insides apart. 168 grams of sugars, so pretty heavy on the sugars. So right off the bat, we're going to see why this is so high on the carbohydrates. We got plums and syrup and berries jam. Of course, our main, which is the salmon stew and vegetables. We have some big crackers and a pineapple flavored isotonic drink, which will be interesting to try out. We've got 2 things of coffee. I'll probably have those tomorrow since it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. The accessory kit includes more sugars than you would expect to see in like 4 rations, I would guess. Although the Russian ones tend to have a pretty large amount of sugar packets in them. We got 1 thin napkin and a spork. It does come with an FRH with a pretty beefy feeling heating pad in here. I'm going to go ahead and get this baby rolling. Well, it was a slow start, but that heating pad or the heater bag just took off with a... You can probably hear it. Oh, wow, she is chooching. Anywho, let's take a look at these plums and syrup. So these guys account for 212 of the total calories and 51 grams of the carbohydrates. Boy, they're kind of floppy. I was going to put my hand under there, but I don't really feel like wiping. There we go. Use one of my wee napkins. Well, I actually ate all those suckers. They're actually pretty delicious. Very sweet, as you may expect. There's only like 5 bites worth, but really good. Let's take a look at these big crackers. Well, they are certainly thick. Packages have just been giving me grief the last couple days. Well, it's almost more like a big cookie. Give this a little try by itself before I put some of that berry jam on it. It's pretty good. It's largely devoid of any actual flavor. I'm trying to think, there's like maybe a slight vanilla flavor to it, but there's a little hint of something else I can't quite figure out. Well, if math still works the same way that I'm used to, there's 2 pieces of salmon in here and about 4 or 5 chunks of potato, a little bit of green beaners, and some corn. That's pretty good. It comes with 2 packs of salt. You probably need some pepper too. Well, I added half a pack of one of the salts that came with this. I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a little bit of this Cholula just to give her a little bit more heat. I was kind of deviating from the menu somewhat, but I do want this to taste good as this is my dinner. That was actually really, really good. Once I put that half pack of Cholula in there, that just really kicked her right up into Flavor Town. The potatoes were really nice and tender, but still firm enough to hold their shape. Same thing with the rest of the vegetables. Nothing was squishy. The salmon was really good in there. Could have probably used a few more pieces. What was I trying to remember? Oh, you could taste it was a salmon soup, but it wasn't overpoweringly salmon like you can get sometimes, where it's just like gross, too much salmon. It was just a hint of salmon flavor in there, and then of course if you bit into the salmon bite, then you get the whole flavor profile. Let's give one of these cookies a try if I can pick it up without getting syrup all over my finger. Well, the cookies in this jam are really good. I wish it wasn't so liquidy. I don't know how you're supposed to eat it without making a mess. I guess I could have crumbled up the cookies and poured them into the pouch with the jam and spooned them out. Seems kind of weird. Those cookies and jam left me kind of a sugary mess, so I'm going to bust in one of these outdoor showers that Steve sent along, perhaps knowing that I was going to need this pretty badly. If I could get the package open. Gee whiz. Okay, you get 2 towels in there, and I should have added 10 milliliters of water to the pouch before I pulled them out, I now read. I guess I'll just do that on the side. Well, this is interesting. They're actually fairly spongy, which I'm sure the camera's not going to pick out, but they are really thick. Man, that's cool. And it's really good at getting the... It's heavy duty, so it's really wiping nice. Those things are really nice. I was going to show you how much dirt got off my body, but then I realized that was fairly disgusting, so you just have to take my word for it. All I got left are a couple of coffees and a drink. Here we are early the next morning. I'm going to go ahead and try this coffee out. Each pack calls for 200 milliliters of water. It's important to read. I one time made a mistake and thought I was just having like regular instant coffee and I was using an extract. That was not pleasant. All right, here we go. Some Chilean coffee. It tastes fine. It's just really hot. I'm trying not to burn my mouth. It's actually pretty decent. It tastes like pretty much most average freeze-dried coffees, or maybe I think that's a spray dry. That's pretty fine. So it tastes like pretty much most of your spray-dried coffees. Let's get this pineapple isotonic drink going. The directions say to mix it with a liter of water, so I had to find a big cup. If I can do this without a little crunchy in there. Well, it looks like it mixed up in there pretty decently. Cheers. Well, that's really good. It's a real mild pineapple flavor. Very refreshing, not too sweet. I like that. Well, while I got my dishes in the dishwasher, I want to thank Steve for a really great meal. And I'd eat that again in a heartbeat.